Morning guys, muscle building for women is what I'm going to do the live video on today. So unfortunately for the male audience it might not be tailored towards you, but it might help you understand it a little bit more if you're a trainer or something like that. Also if you've got a partner or you've got a girlfriend, sister, anyone that you train with that's a female that's struggling to build muscle or struggling to get the shape that they want, this could help you out. So first of all, muscle building in general is can be a slow process. Okay, dog. So rather than dieting down, can be a little bit quicker. All right, and the analogy that I've used with that before is that if you're looking to build a wall, could take you maybe 12, 14, 16 hours to build a good wall. To knock it down, could take you minutes. Okay, dog. So muscle building in general is a slower process, okay, and that's why, in all fairness, people resort to steroids to speed up that process. Now, for women, it's also incredibly hard. All right, so a lot of these women that you see on Instagram, Facebook, all that sort of stuff that are sponsored athletes, they don't look like that all the time, and that's what you've got to get into your head. They've dieted down for that shoot, for that product or whatever they're promoting. There's also the Photoshop, there's also the tan, and that can do an awful lot. Alright, so they don't stay in that condition all year round. Okay, dope. Now for women it can take years and years and months certainly to build a good solid physique and look at building proper muscle. So the main reason is because women don't have anywhere near as much testosterone production in the body as a male would do. So automatically the muscle building structure is hindered, so they can't build it as easy. But what they do have a lot more of is they have a lot more estrogen, whereas guys obviously don't have as much estrogen, but they've got more testosterone, so a guy will always build muscle quicker. Now the most common phrases that we hear when we get people coming in with personal training, with consultations, things like that is, I don't want to look manly, I don't want to bulk up. Now this is the truth. If you do the gym 4 times a week for 4 years and your diet is absolutely on point, you still will not come out looking like a bloke, alright? Because of the testosterone theory, which I've just told you. It just can't happen. You will not put muscle on, and certainly not overnight. But a lot of what the people say, what the females say, is that they want better shoulders, more defined arms, perkier bum, better legs, things like that. And the phrase that they always use is tone. Okay, now when we look at the word tone, we're basically saying we're building muscle. Okay, in short, muscles are made of 100,000 microfibers. When we work out and we push through weights and resistance, they tear. All right, which isn't a problem. What then happens is our protein that we intake and that our body creates helps repair the fibers thicker and stronger. All right, therefore over time they become more toned. All right, now for women, they will seem more toned because they don't seem to be building muscle, they don't seem to get bulkier. All right, so but essentially toning and building muscle are pretty much, give or take, the same thing. All right, so what we're going to bear in mind is toning is building muscle. All right, now that's not something to be scared of, that's just something that you've got to accept. And that if you want to have a better shoulders, better arms, better bum, you're going to need to build muscle. All right, now to get more tone, we're going to need to bring body fat down as well. Having more muscle is a good thing. All right, now that doesn't mean to say that you need to start injecting this, that and the other, but you should definitely, for females, structure your workouts around weights and resistance rather than cardio. Cardio is not going to build muscle. Cardio is going to burn fat as such to a certain degree, and depending on where your calories are at, you're also going to eat into more muscle, okay, which is what your body does. So we need to look at building muscle, because the more metabolically active your muscle is, the better it becomes at burning and utilising fat, essentially. Alright, so don't be afraid of building muscle. Don't be afraid of pushing through weights and resistance. It's not going to bulk you up, and it's certainly not going to do it overnight. Alright, what you're going to have is you're going to have a better shape, you're going to have a better figure, a better posture, your muscles are going to be healthier, your muscle cells are going to be healthier, and you're going to start utilising fat a lot more. Alright, so even if you do, shoulder exercises 4 times a week, your shoulders aren't all of a sudden going to get big. So just bear that in mind. Toning up is basically building muscle, and you need to push through weights and resistance in order to get that tone, if you will. All right. So I hope that's helped. You know, the takeaway points are women don't build muscle as much as guys because they don't have anywhere near as much testosterone. They have a lot more estrogen, whereas guys don't. You know, and if you want a better physique and a better pair of shoulders, better pair of arms, better legs, bum, this, that and the other, you need to be doing weights and resistance and essentially training to build muscle, alright? Adequate protein intake as well. But for women, it is absolutely probably 5 times harder to build muscle as much as guys. So you're not going to bulk up overnight and it's going to take a long time, alright? But if you stick at it, stay consistent, the results will come in and you will get that shape that you want. Alright guys, hope that's helped. Cheers.